not just dereliction of duty but collusion. In fact, Times Now has brought you minute-to-minute updates from testimonials of those who were on ground to the mail trail that proves the extent of the collusion. In fact, Times Now has brought all of this proof which crushes the Congress Sarkar's explanation or narrative really of no breach and no dereliction. First, let's tell you about what the protesters knew as far as the Prime Minister's route is concerned even before he got over there. Now, this is something that is ordinarily kept a top secret. However, at least two leaders of the BQ that Times Now has spoken to on camera have confirmed that the police had informed them about the Prime Minister's movement.
पुलिस वाले ने कहा भी भाई हुण 12 वजे के लगभग भी तुसी साडी बेनती है चल पहला तुसी बसां रोक लिया तुसी प्रोटेस्ट कर लिया सोडा तुसी प्रोटेस्ट भी हो गया हुण साडी बेनती हैगी भी तुसी हुण सड़क खाली कर दिओ असीं आखिया हुण क्यों कर दगे वो कहते प्रधानमंत्री आ रहा साडा सिर्फ प्रोटेस्ट करने का प्रोग्राम सी ना कोई मीटिंग लैण का प्रोग्राम सीगा बलदेव सिंह जीरा के साथ बात हुई है मैं नहीं कहा भी मेरे साथ बात हुई है असीं उत्थे वीडियो बनाई है लाइव कीता सारा प्रोग्राम सारा बलदेव की बोलता SSP की बोलता सारी वो लाइव पे सोनू असीं लिंक भेज देंगे देख लो तुसीं ये
जब हम बैठ गए या उसके 15-20 मिनट बाद ये 12:30 का टाइम होगा शायद पक्का नहीं है SSP साहब बोले कि यहाँ से मोदी जी ने गुजरना है आप रास्ता खाली कीजिए हमने बात की भी यार मोदी जी यहाँ से थोड़ी आएंगे मोदी तो हेलीकॉप्टर से आएगा वो तो चला जाएगा।
किसने बोला आपको ये बात?
SSP ने
SSP कौन से?
फिरोजपुर हाँ तो उनकी बात पर किसी ने यकीन ही नहीं किया बोला था उसने पर उसकी बात पर ऐसे मान लिया सभी ने भी ये जानबूझकर ये रास्ता क्लियर कराने के लिए और जितने भी बसें रुकी हुई हैं बीजेपी वालों की उनको रैली में पहचाने के लिए ये झूठ बोल रहा है।
On Times Now, we have dug deep to get you every angle and every aspect of this entire story. In the course of our investigation, we also called up the SSP of Firozpur, who has, of course, since this episode been suspended. He has immediately refuted revealing the Prime Minister's route to these protesters. Listen in.
I have never talked to this fellow.
Okay.
Never ever.
Okay.
I don't know his name. I am hearing his name from you.
Okay.
Tell him to prove it that I have called him or how I told him is this route. ठीक है जी टाइम नाउ से बोल रहे हैं I will let you know one thing very clearly that do not run this news without clarifying.
But वो तो on record आके बोल रहे हैं he's saying it on record.
नहीं that is fine let him speak.
Okay.
But if you run it and I will prove myself it's not I will bring you to defamation very clearly. I have not told him that this is the route Prime Minister is following.
The Congress Chief Minister Channi last night claimed that the Prime Minister's route was changed last minute and that there was no intimation of this. However, 3 letters that have been accessed by Times Now have revealed the extent of what really was discussed. Now, these are 3 internal memos that have been accessed by Times Now of the Punjab Police, where they're not just alerted about to be prepared for a contingency plan if farmers block the Prime Minister's route. This is what they have been told and it's all there on record. The first letter is on the 2nd of January 2022 where the farmers are likely to hold dharnas. On January 5th, the ADG sends this to all IGs, SSPs and CSPs. The second letter is on the 3rd of January 2022 saying that ensure protesters don't block the rally route and plan alternatives. This is again the ADG to all IGs, SSPs and CSPs. The third letter is on the 4th of January, which says that any dharna may result in roadblock, make necessary diversion. This too has been written by the same officers to the same set of officers. So this is, of course, something that begs a very, very important question. So much of proof stitching together the real picture. However, what we're seeing in Punjab, unfortunately, is just deflection of accountability and distortion of facts. Watch this.
और 1.5 साल ਉੱਥੇ ਪਏ ਰਹੇ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਨੇ ਕੱਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਤੇ ਕੱਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ 15 ਮਿੰਟ ਰੁਕਣਾ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਆਉਂ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਪੱਲੇ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹ ਤੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਗੰਦ ਪਾਉਣ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ
आके वापस भटिंडा में आप ये बयान देते हैं प्रधानमंत्री जी कि मैं सुरक्षित लौट आया, इसलिए मैं धन्यवाद। आपको कौन सा थ्रेट हो गया था? क्या आपकी गाड़ी में पथराव हो गया? क्या आपको काले झंडा दिखाया गया? सुरक्षा तो एक बहाना है, आप केवल राजनीति चमकाने गए थे वहां, उसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं है।
What your people were doing? Were they sleeping? Your SGP was there, your IP was there, Central Intelligence is there. See, don't blame simply just because the meeting was failed. People did not turn up. That anger you don't put on Punjab government.
All right, let's take this across to our guests who are joining us. For more on this, with us is Tuhin Sinha, spokesperson of the BJP. Vikas Saraswat is columnist with Swaraj. Nirmal Kaur is former DGP of Jharkhand. Also with us is Sumit Bhatt, political analyst. Tausifur Rahman, political analyst, also with us. Let me begin with you first, Sumit Bhatt. Let me begin by asking you, if you have a situation where letter after letter is written on the 2nd, on the 3rd, on the 4th, where all details from blockages to contingency plans, everything has been discussed threadbare. Despite that, how is it possible that the Chief Minister comes out and says this happened last minute, we didn't know? When it's all there on paper, isn't the Chief Minister being extremely economical with the truth when he comes out with such statements?
Madhav, let me just first take this opportunity to update everyone through the Times Now channel that this Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, is just not the Prime Minister of the BJP. He is the Prime Minister of the 130 crore people of India. He is equally important to us as it to you and to any other BJP cadre. It is our pride that our Prime Minister visited his own the state of Punjab. It is very unfortunate that this what has happened. It shouldn't be there in the first place. But here, in spite of the Chief Minister coming and apologizing in the first place, that it might be a lapse, it might be a carelessness, but we are too eager to frame it that this is a conspiracy. Unfortunately, I didn't want to say it, but I have to say that Prime Minister is playing a very dirty political game out of here. Maybe the rally which he wanted to visit in Firozpur, he couldn't.
Sir, how do you explain the police then telling the protesters that the Prime Minister is coming from here? Can you explain that, Mr. Sumit Bhatt? Where does that happen in the country, where the police goes and tells a group of protesters that the person you're protesting against is going to come here? Does that ever happen?
No. Madhav, just now you were running the tape where the SSP very clearly mentioned that if you can prove that I had called the gentleman or I spoke to the gentleman, I will take whatever you have to say. But unfortunately, this is not the fact. They are framing it. Any SPG is managing.
Sir, it's one word versus another. There is another farmer who says, I spoke to him. Mr. Jira, there is also Mr. Jira apart from Mr. Fool. I think you should also listen to the entire set of interviews that we have, Mr. Bhatt. But let me put this question across to Nirmal Kaur. Nirmal Kaur, ma'am, I want to ask you a simple question. As a Director General of Police, I find it absolutely mind-boggling that when there are one set of protesters blocking a particular highway or a particular road, you will go and tell them that the person that you are protesting against is going to come right here. I mean, is that the way to disperse protesters? It's basic common sense that seems to be lacking in this entire episode. It's absolutely bizarre what's happened.
It is a very serious breach of security, against all protocols. PM security is a very high protocol. Only the kind of short shift they gave to the PM's visit. No senior officers present. The local SSP seems to be the man in charge of everything. And as per the blue book, the route has to be sanitized, route lining has to be there, route has to be very clear, advanced patrol has to go 15 minutes before the PM's cavalcade comes. All that seems to have been violated. Not only that, considering that it's a border area very close to Hussainiwala, which is just about 30 or so miles from Lahore, the elders tell us that it was because Bhagat Singh and Rajguru and Sukhdev Singh, when they were hanged, the British government thought that there will be a lot of law and order problem in Lahore. Lots of Indians will turn up to protest against that and to pay their homage to Bhagat Singh and these three martyrs. That's why the bodies were taken to Hussainiwala and cremated some 30 miles from Lahore. So, and that is a very porous border because, that is the place where one gets Kasuri Juttis, very famous shoes. Highly porous border there. And I don't know, in view of all that, how such negligent, lackadaisical way of treating things They've breached the protocol like anything, you know.
Negligent and lackadaisical attitude. Very, very strong words being used by the police officer on the panel, Tausifur Rahman, and she's saying that how could this have happened? It's not, I mean, leave alone what the BJP is saying. The fact is that there have been very, very serious lapses taking place less than 20 kilometers away from the Pakistan border. We've seen politics play out. First, there was denial by the Punjab government saying there was no lapse. Now there is an inquiry that has been ordered within 3 days. Isn't it very clear and very unfortunate when members from the Congress themselves come out and say that this kind of politics should not be played out with the Prime Minister's security at the end of the day? He is the Prime Minister of the country.
I mean, at least it's neglected of the highest order. Maybe it's something more than that. They have neglected their duty.
Ma'am, question for Tausifur Rahman. Question for Tausifur Rahman. I want Tausifur Rahman to respond.
My all respect to the lady who's sitting here. She's very senior to everyone. And Madhav, you're absolutely right. I mean, crossing near the Pakistan border. Now, first of all, let me tell you, Madhav, whether we need to confirm whether it was a security breach or not. If it is a security breach, then let me tell you, no one is safe right now at this moment if the PM is facing a security breach. But I have a small phrase for you, Madhav. Khisyani billi khamba noche. Now we have to see whether program was going to happen or not, whether the volunteers were present at that particular BJP program where Narendra Modi was going to attend that particular program. Now I heard and we have seen that there was no one. I mean, it was raining as well.
So how does it matter?
The program was not.
What we are discussing is the violation on part of the Punjab police. We have put out letter after letter. The Punjab government claimed that there was no warning given, that it was a last-minute change of plan. As per the Blue Book, as per documented letters, it's all there. The backup plan, the plan B was all discussed by road. If the Prime Minister travels, what will happen? And obviously those arrangements were not made on ground. What's more, they're going and involving the protesters.
Definitely, Madhav. Definitely, Madhav. I
the
give you
protesters
100
about what's
points
actually
on your survey.
going
What
to
you
happen.
have
The Prime
done,
Minister is going to
and
come
you
to that
want to
location.
take out-
How do you explain
and
that,
Times Now
Tausif?
No, I understand. Times Now wants all the things what is fact and you want to give it to your viewers. I totally respect that. This is the reason I started whether it was a security breach or not. Because right now we're staying in such a condition.
We are investigating what has transpired on ground, and the fact that Congress party leaders themselves are coming out to say that unfortunate that politics is being played out, I think that really that itself speaks volumes. But I'm going to allow the spokesperson of the BJP to come in now.
Madhav,
Tuhin
it was a
Sinha, your response to what
security breach or
Tausifur Rahman is saying.
just a
He's saying that there were no crowds there, and that's why questions have to be asked. Others have also raised questions about what the SPG was doing. Both those points, please respond to him.
No, I don't think I need to react to TMC. They are struggling for crowds in Goa. They should be worried about that. Coming to the point, Madhav, as the facts stand today, in the last 24 hours, the facts that have come out very clearly prove that it was not a security lapse. It was a pre-planned conspiracy to potentially ambush the cabinet of the Prime Minister.
Now, there you go.
Shut up now.
There you go.
You're not supposed to come and
Why are you shouting for security breach then, Madhav?
Can you?
Why are you shouting for
let's
security
be careful
breach?
about the words we use. Let's be careful. Tausif, we have limited time. We have limited time. Tuhin, be careful about the words we use on air. We do not want anyone being abused. Let's be careful and restrained about our language. Tuhin, please complete your point. Complete your point.
No, the fact is it was a pre-planned, potentially an ambush, and you can see the visuals over there. Now, the whole issue goes a little beyond this. 2 months ago, Sidhu, for weeks, Sidhu was at loggerheads with the CM, Channi, over the appointment of a particular DGP. I think that needs to be proved. For 2 months, he was fighting with the CM, that particular DGP, for the appointment of that particular DGP. That appointment happened on December 17th, and that DGP was missing. Now, Channi comes in 4 hours later to make the excuse that the DGP was in quarantine. But the fact is, shouldn't the ADGP have been there at that point of time? So the entire thing seems to be a conspiracy. And look at the brazenness of Congress leaders, whether it is Sidhu who calls it a drama, whether it is Bhupesh Baghel who calls it a publicity stunt, whether it is Bibi Srinivas who exults, who celebrates the whole thing with a tweet. So I think this entire thing is a conspiracy. It is not a security breach.
Okay.
Obviously, we will get to the bottom of it.
All right. It's a conspiracy, says the BJP. Quick closing comments. We have limited time. Tuhin, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt over there. Vikas Saraswat, quick closing comments. On the one hand, you have those who are saying that there were no crowds there, or that the SPG was found wanting that. That's what several of the opposition parties are also raising questions. What was the IB doing is what Mr. Kharge has just said. You would have just heard his comment as well. So those questions also coming in from opposition. How do you look at it, Vikas?
Madhav, see, Punjab is a state which has a history of insurgency. Okay, all this incident happens around 10 to 15 kilometers from Hussainiwala border, Pakistan border. Okay, and on top of that, this cavalcade is actually stopped on a bridge. Do you understand the implications of all of it? It is on a bridge actually, where it will be tough for the cavalcade to turn around and move back also. DGP, Chief Secretary, Chief Minister, neither of them is there. And which is the organization which is claiming credit for having stopped the cavalcade? This is Bharatiya Kisan Sangh Krantikari. Surjit Phul, who is the chief of this, has been incarcerated. He has languished in jail for 5 years under UAPA charges. Okay. His is an organization which has been alleged to have close links with the Maoists. How can you play light with all of this? No, how can you make light of all these allegations? This is absolutely a conspiracy, and it's a top level failure, and couldn't have happened without the complicity of someone sitting at top. We can't make all of this so light.
Okay, we'll have to leave it there. Vikas, I'm sorry, we're completely out of time. We'll have to leave it there. I'd like to thank all our other panelists, Tuhin Sinha, Nirmal Kaur, Sumit Bhatt and Tausifur Rahman for joining us. We're going to slip into a quick break for now.